Hey guys, what's going on? Confirming I'm here back with another 2-minute technicals video looking at XRP. As you can see, we got a nice little day out of XRP. We saw ourselves up about 3.9%, just about. As you can see from our bottom here, holding at that 20-day moving average, just kind of getting some little bit of relief. Like we were kind of talking about probably about 3 or 4 videos ago, if you guys remember, that 66 target. And as you can see, that 66 is looming in. We may be able to get that nice little cheeky throw up there, get ourselves about another from this bottom. A nice 10%, 11% gain. Even from here, that is a 3% gain. But go over here into our normal chart, go to XRP. We can see if that was supposed to play out. Go here to the 4-hour chart. You can see that's exactly that. Coming out of this little wedge, getting ourselves back up there, but getting, pushed back by that 200-day and that 50-day moving average. So if we were to get the overexhaustion, get ourselves some nice headwind, we can see that 66 here, showing on the 4-hour at the 100-day right there. Just exactly at the 66 as well. So you have the 1 day and the 4-hour supporting the same kind of narrative. So that is something to make note of. At the moment, though, if you see yourselves start to get rejected, what we could do at this point in time is you could use something more of like this, and then grab this, pull this out, do something like this, and you can see that we're looking at some by Thursday end of day, something happening. Same sort of width here, either coming back down and getting ourselves around to 61, or just pushing up to 66 by the end of the week before we get our next retest, because who knows, we might get that same sort of pattern, kind of condense, push up to the top of the trend, and then push back down for the final wave down. That is kind of my consensus of what I'm thinking. Could happen. I mean, did we miss it by? Let's see how much we missed it by. We missed it by, around 3%. It's quite the gap. So it seems to me the best case scenario, or even I won't even say any scenario like that. I'll just say what I expect to happen, what I would think would happen, is we'd get this nice relief. Because you can see we found a nice little support, get a nice relief back up to our contingency zone where we were bouncing off here and having a hard time pushing back up, but we were holding nicely, and then falling back to our breakout zone here around that 57 to 59, this region here. 56.5 would have to hold, but it looks like to me you're getting some strength back into it. Obviously, like I said, you're still hitting that 200-day moving average here and that 50-day. You're about to cross bearish on that 50-day as well too. If we actually start to get that push back downwards in here and back into the low 60s, we'll actually start to get that bearish cross there. So there's something to make note of. But I'm going to be looking at least to see if we can break through. It looks like right now around like 64.8, 65 cents, because then we can get along up to that 66.4. That's just my thought process. But if we come here to the daily, like I said, everything's pointing there. If we go here to that 66 being that target of where we look at first, and then afterwards build off of that. So you get your I think even if you were to take a short-term Fibonacci, throw it here from the top to bottom, 67.8 shows up. So 66, 67.8. Let me see if I were to do it from tops here. Maybe if I use majority candle body. Maybe that makes more sense here in this regard, but it doesn't make more sense in this regard to the top here. I don't know. That's kind of a crazy wick. Maybe it's like this. You can see it's still around that 65, 66. So let's see what happens. It looks like you don't really break anything bullish realistically unless you get back above 71. But just my thought process, guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Remember, none of it's financial advice, just my personal opinion on what I think is going on in the market. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Have a good one.